Hello everyone, wanted to remind you that we just restocked Proto, my small-owned business with protein donuts with 2 grams of sugar and 10 grams of protein with a cake donut texture. If you've been wanting to try, I linked the website below for your convenience. Thank you for all the support. Good morning YouTube, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Michelle McDaniel, I'm a personal trainer, pug mommy, past theater kid turned grown-up cosplayer, and you probably think that I'm the one making fun of Amber Lynn Reid. Well, that is okay. You're new here, you don't know yet. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let me explain.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
So I told you guys in the past that my channel is about my thoughts, hence why the name is My Thoughts. Will probably offend you because whenever you share your opinion or your thoughts, it will offend someone, no matter what. I'm gonna put the background story of why my channel is called this later, but basically I woke up really early and went to the gym and someone got very offended by that. But because of my muscles, whenever I ask you guys what content you want me to share my thoughts on, you guys always say fitness or fat positivity. And I personally think, and I could be completely wrong once again, my thoughts will probably offend you and someone's gonna have an issue with it, but I think that there is so much more to life than fat people and fitness. Have you watched anime?
Oh, don't tell me he's looking at... Ooh, nice upskirt, honey.
That is my life. I don't mind talking about it occasionally. It is something that is part of my life now. I wouldn't say it's so much of a passion. Let me explain though, just because it's more of my lifestyle. So it just kind of feels like my life. It's my everyday life to be active, and it's my life now to try to be as healthy as I can and not give back into my binging ways. Talking about the same thing over and over again literally just bores me. You guys already know my opinion about obesity, you know my opinion about fat acceptance. What more can I really say about it? I mean, do you guys want to watch the same video over and over again? Different fat acceptance people, but saying the same thing over again? The only thing I plan to repeat is SpongeBob episodes and every other nostalgia-filled cartoon. But now I'm so much more inspired to stay on YouTube now that we are talking about different topics. It's so much more fun. I love hearing your guys' opinions on various different topics, because before, when it's just fitness, fatness, I was like, I'm gonna quit, this is boring. But today is an exception because you guys brought up a topic that I don't mind and kind of wanted to share my opinion on it for a while now. So Michael B. Petty, I love the name, is a YouTuber who posts a lot of videos mainly focused on Amber Lynn Reid. Now, he is a man of size himself that is going through, as far as I know, a weight loss journey himself as well. And let's give a round of applause for him. Remember, on this channel, we love when people take the steps to get healthier. That's amazing. We love that. Now, I haven't seen every single video on his channel, but I've seen a couple that popped up in my recommendations, and I have to say, I chuckled. Now, remember, his channel name is Michael B. Petty. Emphasis on the P, the T, and the Y.
No one wants to know. No.
Deodorant I use, and this is so random. But I use...
So what does you putting deodorant on have to do with being a big person? Like, is there a special kind of fat deodorant that fat people wear?
So there are copious amounts of fat jokes, which I don't mind. I don't mind fat jokes, I don't mind skinny jokes, I don't mind muscular jokes. If they land well and I genuinely laugh, I love it. And if I don't laugh, you know what? Not all jokes is going to make every single person laugh. Maybe it's because I grew up in a different type of household. We're not very sensitive people, and when I go back home and I let my 6.5 foot grace the floor of the room where all the family is in, I instantly get roasted.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy.
In a lighthearted way, but I'm sure that has something to do with why I can take jokes and why I'm not as sensitive as a lot of people, and why I have pretty thick skin to be on the internet and have people put some pretty like cut deep type jokes or just flat out insults my way. But I also understand that not everyone grew up how I did. I know a lot of people are very sensitive, but I do think that more sensitive people have to understand that other people didn't grow up as you did, and other people are not as sensitive as you. So I think we all just need to learn that everything is not gonna be everybody's cup of tea in a donut mug. You guys keep asking me where I got this. Where do you think I got it? Comment in the comment section. You guys know me by now. Ross. So I know, especially in 2019, not everybody is into the fat joke type of thing. I try to stay away from fat jokes on other people, but I definitely roast myself of the stupid things that I did when I was a little Chubba Wumpkins Michelle. But Michael B. Petty just roasts Amber along with Foodie Beauty, who I'm just hearing about has an issue with my friend Charlie Gold. And I love Charlie, but I'm not surprised that people from the fat acceptance movement have an issue with a woman, especially a woman of color who is obese, speaking out against the movement. But I've talked to Charlie behind the scenes. I think she's very sweet and she seems very genuine. And we will get a little bit into foodie beauty later, but let's talk about Michael B. Petty's post about Amberlynn Reed's, or his memes. So the first one that I caught my eye was a picture of Amberlynn Reed, and he has a bottle of Mountain Dew, a Fitbit around her arm, along with a bitten Hershey's bar. And that, yeah, to the fat acceptance people, that's gonna be fat phobic, but at the same time, you guys say feed your children kid food. I haven't seen many of her videos, but I think she has a thing for Mountain Dew, and it's just the irony of the fact that she keeps trying to lose weight, and she has things like the Fitbit or the steps calculation thing. I don't track my steps, but that thing that tracks your steps for you. And then at the same time, she has like a chocolate bar in her hand with the signature Amber bun on the top of her baby little head with this little facial expression. Pretty much saying she came out the womb like eating sugar, and I mean that could be my picture, honestly. I wasn't an obese like little child. It didn't come until like my teenage years, and I lost some weight, and then I started competing, and then that was a spiral of weight gain after you get done competing. Whole different story. I came out the womb basically drinking sugar. I had no limit to any type of food ever. I had free reign to the refrigerator. I ate those little sugar cubes that you drop in coffee. Just eat them. That is me. So now he's got this picture saying, when you've been on a weight loss journey since 2011, but got a food bucket list in 2019. Is that like a fat moon? Rumor has it that if you say orange chicken 3 times in front of a mirror, this will show up behind you. I mean, that would scare me. I'm so afraid of dying, so I eat to survive. And then she's got a pile of chicken nuggets and a burger on her stomach. The caption reads, "The awakening was hella short-lived. She can't stand for more than 5 minutes without feeling like she is going to collapse, but eating out every day is going to somehow fix that. She needs to really start taking this seriously before it is too late, but with YouTube money and Becky enabling her, I'm afraid it may be too late. The writing is on the wall, but she refuses to read it." I mean, everything he said, no matter how harsh you think he is completely true. She cries about not being able to move normally with her body hurting. She cries about, you know, everything that is happening because of her weight. And yes, she continues to eat a lot of food on camera. Eventually, people are going to be like annoyed by the fact that you keep giving in and that you keep asking for help, but then you're the one that keeps sabotaging yourself. So now we get to the post about foodie beauty, and I guess another fat acceptance. I'm not sure if the woman is fat acceptance or what. I'm not too sure. But Michael B. Petty reposted one of her videos, and Foodie Beauty was very pissed off at this obese YouTuber because of something about Charlie Gold. Charlie Gold? Really, Jen? I am disappointed. I can't support you anymore. Sorry. If you support Charlie, then you are okay with her fat shaming Amberlynn just because she is not successful at weight loss. She has a holier than thou bullshit attitude, and her videos are condescending. Bye. Honestly, Jen, how I see it is like this. I think you are sucking up to Charlie, etc., so that they don't go after you like they do Amber and I for being diet failures. Can I just take a split-second little break here and ask, does anybody else feel bad when people say I failed at my diet, especially if they're like a morbidly obese person? Because I really feel like they did some kind of extravagant, crazy, cut everything out diet because some extreme fitness YouTuber or Instagram influencer, whatever, said moderation, and now they cut everything out and then went through withdrawals and then they go back to binging, which was my issue, which is a point in the fat acceptance community that I can agree with. I personally don't believe in cutting out everything. Anyway, just wanted to say that. And then Michael B. Petty says, Flobby Bobby out here turning on everyone. No one is safe. One, I just think it's always funny when people have to announce that they aren't supporting you. But Foodie Beauty goes and makes her own post about Charlie, and she screenshots this face. I personally think that Charlie is beautiful, and I think that she looks beautiful in this picture. She's just giving a stank face. We all have one. This woman is a fat-shaming ableist, another obese woman who uses her YouTube platform to criticize others overweight with a holier-than-thou attitude. This look on her face of disgust says everything as she judges someone for not being able to walk far, middle finger. I've seen the video that she's talking about, and I mean, I guess we have different opinions, me and Foodie Beauty, or just the fat acceptance community in general, have different opinions about what fat shaming is. I think we have different opinions about what body shaming is. I've been body shamed when I was skinny. obese or overweight and muscular. And I think the most I've ever been body shamed is when I'm muscular. I personally hate the word body shaming because it's really just people being jerks. I think if someone is really just being insulting toward your body, like if there's an obese person sitting there enjoying a damn meal from McDonald's and someone goes up and starts being rude to them.
You're not a shoplifter. You're just a fat kid. Sorry about that, fatty. Hey, Tom, he's just a fat kid. Aren't you, fatty? You're just a big old fat kid.
Making fun of their physical appearance. I don't call that body shaming. I call that person being an insignificant hole who's too bored with their life that they need to go bother people that are minding their own business. And so the last post that I saw on Michael B. Petty's Instagram was one that caught my eye because of my childhood, because I watched it over Halloween, and because I'm going to watch it during the holiday season, which is probably in 5 minutes after I finish this video. But they've got Oogie Boogie. I have no clue who this lady is and no clue what that is going on with the wart in the middle of the head. But the caption says, Foodie Beauty has assembled only the mightiest of allies. We don't stand a chance. Blob Squad. And I'm sorry, but that made me laugh. I love Oogie Boogie. I love the song. I love the thickness of Oogie Boogie and the way that he prances around Santa Claus. So I thought it was funny. Once again, I'm sure it's very fat phobic and bad to laugh at something like that. But let's answer some questions that you guys were asking me in my inbox. So is Michael B. Petty, and let's throw in Charlie Gold too, because she talks about Amber Lynn Reid a lot, are they fat phobic? Yes, they both don't want to be fat. They both know the dangers of being fat, and they both speak out against the dangers of being fat. I don't think it's bad to be fat phobic. I'm fat phobic just like I am cancer phobic. I am joint problem phobic. I don't want cancer and I don't want to have joint issues. I don't think it's bad to be fat phobic because there's a lot of things that come with being obese. Second question that you guys have asked me about Michael B. Petty is him making video after video about the same person, kind of like bullying. And I think this is a great question that we all can think about, and one of the reasons why I wanted to step back from just doing video after video after video about fat acceptance, because one, it's boring, and two, I do think it can cross the line. At least for me, I would feel like a bully if I did make a video after after the same person over and over again. So I think it depends on who you're talking to, because if you're talking to anyone from the fat acceptance movement about bullying, they think a doctor is bullying you if they say, you know, you're obese, you need to lose some weight so you don't have all these issues. That is bullying. So definitely what Michael B. Petty is doing, and Charlie, that's definitely bullying, because they are saying this is not healthy. For me, Amber is a public figure. Technically, you're going to get talked about. I personally don't feel the need to make a meme of Amber holding a chocolate bar. Funny, yes, I definitely laugh, but I don't think that I need to do that. I don't think it's needed for the world. It definitely made for good entertainment, and it seemed like it made a lot of people laugh in his comment section. But I also like to ask myself, if we were in high school and we took a picture of a student and photoshopped a soda bottle and a candy bar in their hand, would kids have to be sent to the principal's office, and would parents be called? And the answer is probably yes. Now we're just adults and we have social media to kind of do these types of things. So is it wrong? To some people, yes. Would you want it done to yourself? You can tell me in the comment section. If someone did it to me, I'd probably laugh, honestly. Just the way that I'm brought up, I would probably laugh. I've been photoshopped into things before. People make fun of me all the time. The fat acceptance movement cannot stand me. I would probably be like, well, I mean, I am obese. I do eat a lot of sugar. It's kind of true. So I'm gonna go eat more sugar. I'm definitely not saying Amber asks for it, but when you put yourself in the public eye and then you do these kinds of things in the public eye, as in, you know, one video you're like, I really need to lose weight, crying because of your joint health and just your overall health, and the next video, you know, you're sitting there with chicken nuggets on your stomach, people are definitely going to make fun of you. So for the people who keep asking me about my opinion or my thoughts on Michael B. Petty, love the name. I think he's funny. Does he talk about Amber Lynn too much for me? Yes, but it seems like the majority of people love when people talk about Amber Lynn, so you really can't blame him. He's giving his audience exactly what they want. So for the people who are complaining about him or Charlie Gold talking about Amber Lynn on a weekly basis can take so many seats. They are delivering exactly what they were asked to deliver. The views are with Amber, and if Amber really didn't want people talking about her, then she would quit social media, like I said that I feel like she needs to, and focus on her health that she keeps crying about, instead of doing mukbangs with chicken nuggets on her stomach. So until she solves this whole feel sorry for me, and then she continues to feed into her binge eating disorder, people aren't going to stop talking about her. And that is my opinion. And if Michael B. Petty sees this video, hey, love the name, love the content, Charlie Gold, you already know I love you. Anyway, we've got some fun videos coming up, you guys. I do have another video that I do want to talk about weight, just because it's about the Black community, specifically Black women, who are some of the heaviest people, and I think it's just an important topic to talk about. So if you guys do want that, let me know in the comment section, because apparently obesity is now racist. And as a black woman, I want to talk about that. So that'll come up sometime in the future, but I want to talk about some fun things. I want to talk about some anime. I want to talk about some ratchet reality shows. Okay, I just want to talk to you. Yes, your cute little face right there. Look at that face. I want to talk to it. So hit that subscribe button and let's talk. If you guys want more of all of this mess, then check me out on Instagram and Twitter. I am very, very active on Instagram. I love interacting with you guys in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see all of you guys next time.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.